global syndicate is trying to steal shares from our Western Europe market. This is not acceptable. We need to teach them a lesson.
I'm picking up hostiles.
Going in hot! Drop off!
Proceed to eradicate them.
Syndicate began as an isometric science fiction game created by Bullfrog Productions in 1993 and had a sequel, Syndicate Wars, in 96, which then had an expansion pack, Syndicate American Revolution. Starbee's production has decided to reboot this long-forgotten series with a modern twist. Unlike the original game, Syndicate will be a first-person shooter that has been described as kind of a mix between a Crisis-style first-person shooter action and the clean sci-fi world of Mass Effect. That sounds bloody amazing. The game's setting is in 2069, where megacorporations basically control everything, and technology has advanced to a state where most civilians are being chipped, allowing them to use whatever their syndicate has to offer: housing, medical, banking, etc. The syndicate, however, gets insight and control over the individual and their behavior. Now, the major syndicates are fighting for complete market dominance, and that means war. You take on the role as Miles Kilo, Eurocorp's latest prototype agent, who is able to hack, or breach as the game refers to it, into almost anything, making the gameplay much more than a normal FPS, thanks to the Dart 6, which is a specifically designed military chip. This breaching can go from hacking a turret to target your enemies, or hacking a dude's mind and making him kill himself. Yeah, breaching becomes a very important factor in your dominance over other syndicates. Some enemies may have shields which must be breached before you can even deal damage to them. Doing this, however, depletes your breach energy. You may ask, how does one refill their breach energy? By producing adrenaline, of course, aka fight more. So really, the longer you're in combat, the more breach energy you'll have, which is pretty darn important, seeing as how it can also double as a slow-mo plus wall hack device, which depletes your breach energy much faster. Another important factor of the game is to harvest chips from important figures to improve your technology. So basically, upgrades, yay! There are 25 chip upgrades as well as 19 fully upgradable weapons and 12 breaching skills that can be persistently leveled, so you should be able to spec out your agent the way you want them to be. Each weapon has a diverse sci-fi look to them, as well as having an alternative fire. This can range from a burst-firing pistol to a grenade-slinging machine gun. There are some futuristic weapons. There is a 4-player co-op, where you and your friends take on the role of 4 different agents working under the same syndicate as a team and one goal in mind. You must help your syndicate take down other syndicates. The 4-player co-op provides 12 breach missions as well as 9 missions from the single player. Syndicate looks great. The graphics and setting will click with anyone who likes futuristic sci-fi, and the gameplay looks smooth and enjoyable. The 4-player co-op looks promising, and getting online with your friends to shoot and breach your way through all of the multiplayer levels looks like a hell of a good time.